never ever put another gun up by you. And up until my dying day, I'm only living for you.
Hold up.
Look at my daughter. I wanna tell you right now that your daddy love you. And I would never ever put another gun up by you. And up until
shout out to that boy Daniel Payne. Appreciate that, Daniel Payne. That was off his what was that off of? That was off that 4 EP he had dropped. Once again. Huh? What you talking about?
Never mind. You didn't connect it.
I didn't connect dots. Connect to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, welcome to another episode of Four Kings Podcast. ENT, can't forget the ENT. If you do, you're going to watch some stuff that you don't want to see. So, hey, at your discretion.
And it won't be us.
So, man, we had a week off, but let's go ahead and start this thing off right. Back like Cook Crack is C-Mac.
It's Ray Bud.
Just Jay.
Be teasy.
All right. What's up, Kellen? Appreciate it. We getting a little late start behind this. We actually were here on time, but we got to talking about some things, and you know how they go. We ain't seen each other in about a week. We missed last week because of COVID. My wife had COVID, then Ray Bud had a scare about some COVID. So, we didn't want to risk it. You got to follow COVID protocols, safety first, But man, Father's Day was hitting. It was a different kind of Father's Day this past year. Every year I look up and, I don't have my sister here anymore. So remember, don't drink and drive. Put in the hashtag Justice for Taylor McCowan. Justice for Taylor McCowan. Justice for Taylor McCowan. I need that in the hashtag. Type it up. Throw it out everywhere. Spam it up. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I want to see. So, hey, at your discretion.
And it won't be us.
You're like right in the mic, right?
Nah, I'm trying to tune it down, man. Goddamn.
I'm like, I know that ain't me.
Like, what happened? Like, what happened? What did it?
Nah, it popped on my phone. I'm trying to
It's
see
all
it.
good. See, that's what happens when you get a week off. You get too lax. You know what I'm saying? gotta get back tight. But yeah. And my grandfather is no longer here. So we didn't have, it was one less McCowan to celebrate with this year. But all in all, it was some other people that were celebrating Father's Day that was unexpectedly celebrating Father's Day, like the New Jersey transgender that impregnated them 2 women in jail.
I'm not going to.
Hey, ain't tapping it.
Hey, I'm just saying.
I'm not.
You finna have them alphabets coming after us.
So I learned something new today. It's still Pride Month, so you always got to expound and learn and continue to grow, evolve, and develop, right? So it's LGBTQIA plus.
Yes.
How? No, they've added up QIA plus.
Mm-hmm.
So how LGBTQIA plus.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, and the reason why you say plus is because some of them identify with a lot of them letters up in there.
Man.
You know what? All I'm gonna say is Happy Pride Month.
Okay, what
Happy
IA?
Pride Month.
I can't remember what it was, but I just learned it today. Don't stuff you learn so new. You don't really retain all of it. So I just learned, there were 2 more letters added.
I am not doing this with y'all. I support the cause. Happy Pride Month, everyone.
And shout out to P-Valley season 2, because God damn.
Extra gay.
They working hard for Pride Month, man.
And shout out to Pride Month.
And the writer,
my niece, shout out to Pride Month, man.
Oh, the writer, he say he ain't changing jack about that. He said, "No, hey, if you doing all the complaining, nigga, P Valley ain't for you, man. Look at it.
It is a TV show.
It is.
And if you have a issue with the things that are being shown on it, don't watch it.
But I think it's just you tune in to see something, and then you get something else, and it's just like I knew an element of this existed, But damn, it's just a little too overbearing this season. Like, what's going on? Like,
fast forward.
That's what I do. I just go fast forward through.
Pure point blank.
I done seen more dick this season on. It's P Valley. It's supposed to be pussy, not penis. Hello.
They switched to P meaning. That's the
end of the day.
The first episode, the first season was the P for the pussy. The second season is the P
never a
for
P
penis.
for pussy. It is pink. It's the pink. Pure. It's the pink. Both pieces are pink.
No.
Okay.
No. Look.
Not them boys with them turtlenecks.
Dang.
That's still pink when it stretches out.
Shout out to Jeremy, J Radio Hamilton. Shout out to Kellen. Shout out to Lakeisha.
Hey, bestie.
What's going down? Like, share, comment. Share this because it's gonna be some heat tonight. We got to make up. We got 2 weeks of stuff that we got to get off our chests, and things about to go off. All you're gonna hear in a minute is
they got to get it off their chest. I ain't got nothing to say.
All you're gonna hear is because we finna fire off, all right?
If you ain't got nothing to say, you ain't got to worry about me getting hit by the damn
Well, no,
thing.
that's not a promise.
Damn. Jeremy say pushing P in the valley.
Literally, if you got a problem
sir.
with what they are showing, don't watch. Don't watch.
I ain't gonna lie.
When Uncle Clifford got his surprise.
It's a great show.
Y'all making me want to watch it by saying it's a great show, but I'm
It's
hesitant
a great show.
because I don't want to see that on my God.
My thing is this: if you,
when you finish
but not even that. But not even that. If you
I don't even
are
want to see that.
secure, no, if you're secure in your
I
sexuality,
don't want to see that. So let me go ahead and fast forward.
We gotta let the lady talk.
if you secure in your sexuality, then it should nothing be. It's no problem.
No, I don't want to see another man's dick.
So
Technically, you didn't see his dick. You saw
no, look at it. Look at it.
But I knew
It was 3 scenes. This season, it was. I'm like, yeah, that's a dick.
Ain't nobody seen Little Murder dick.
Nah, ain't nobody seen.
Only dick that has been shown was Uncle Clifford.
No.
And the other dude that was fighting.
Nah. So you had.
What other dude?
You had the dude that was in the club
getting head,
right?
Oh,
so,
the one who got the hair from the girl with the dick stuck in lips.
Right.
Yeah.
So then you had that.
Oh, girl from Snowfall.
Snowfall, sure is. Yeah. So
real? Which one?
She was the crackhead in Snowfall.
Yeah.
She was Leo's
oh, the one that got revived on the last
just made
season.
that connection.
So no, because I
I
don't watch
didn't see
Snowfall.
it, so I didn't even know who y'all was talking about. I had to connect the dots.
I just seen a meme of her that said she was the new Wonder.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
For Holiday Horror.
Snowfall.
Yeah, she was Wonder. She was
okay, I don't watch
She
Snowfall.
was Wonder. So yeah, you had that scene where it got slobbed up. Then the episode where Uncle Clifford's birthday, his Wayne was at.
That's 3.
Now wait, the last episode it was 2. It was 2 of them. Remember?
I didn't see no.
So Ray Bud had pointed to that.
You're
damn right.
When he walked in
on her. And he fought the dude. When he was fighting him, it was swinging.
But that's just 3.
Wait, no. And then
he just counted 4.
Your boy when he
But you didn't see it.
No, I could have swore we seen.
I don't.
You didn't know. Nothing was shown. All it showed was old boy bending over, but you did not see his thing.
That was enough for me.
You know what? Okay, I don't think you did.
That boy bent over.
See, I'm scared to watch it because if I watch it, I'm gonna be watching it in VR glass, and that shit gonna be in the movie theater. That's a big old screen, bro.
But here's my thing. So even with the scene with Lil Murder and
what's up, Marcy?
The bodyguard, the main message that people missed out on was he used protection.
He did. He sure did. He whipped the condom out and put it in his mouth. And I was like,
and from that point, fast forward.
The boy whipped the lube out. You know, say first of all, I watched with my wife, you know, so I get a pass. And you know, cause see, I'm gonna tell you, no, you can't be fast forwarding it when they be there, cause you don't be doing it when they be naked, bitches.
No, no, I don't.
I agree with your wife though.
Because it was more than
you gotta take that in.
If you think about it, nobody fast forwarded through Mercedes sex scene with the wife.
Who? No.
Exactly. I watched it. Both sex scenes.
Hey, you do whatever you want to do.
Right.
I'm just saying, for me, I ain't trying to see another nigga dick.
I mean, even when Uncle
It's a fair
Clifford got the
argument
head,
right there.
no lie, I rewinded because I wanted to make sure that I saw what I thought I saw.
Yeah, you saw it.
I was
You know
like,
you saw
Anyway,
You know what you saw.
You know what you
yeah,
saw.
but I
shout
wanted to
out
make
to-
sure.
shout out to P Valley. The pink was not pink. It was
It's
definitely purple.
Oh shit.
where the blessings reside.
But and then this week, we had June
That's what
27th.
she said.
Oh yeah, June 27th did just pass
So
Monday.
shout out to the H, and I guess you can say this is the
Freestyle.
purple. So we good about that. It kind of went on in there with that.
Freestyle.
So yeah, but we also had the verses that happened, and so
The
I
most
felt
ratchetest verses they ever had.
I felt it was a pretty good verses because I'm a fan of all of those people that got up there and did their thing. However, Ray J, please put the cigarettes down, bro. Like it's apparent that you smoke possibly a pack a week, maybe more.
And Mario, put the goddamn watermelon back in the refrigerator, bro.
I didn't watch it.
So if you didn't watch it, I got my handy dandy list right here of all the songs. I was keeping score, right? So I did.
That was our generation. No, I wouldn't say that was all of our.
When Sammy came around, we was the same age as Sammy when he ran the top.
Somebody went on to Mario.
We was there. We was that same age. So
I grew my hair just so I could
look at that.
Braid my hair.
So now,
braid my
hair.
So let's go through the list real quick so we can go on moving through.
But did you have hang time?
Man, I got this shit braided one time. This shit hurt so bad.
I'm about to say I ain't never see him get his hair braided.
I said, fuck this and put some twist in my head. Don't twist my hair.
Yeah, I think I made it to the twist. I made it to the twist and it couldn't maintain. I cut that shit out.
Take this back
You had to be there. Yeah.
Forehead was back here too. Yeah, me saying huh all day. That little African girl did all of that work for me to say, take it down. It'll get loose in the morning. I'm not waiting till the morning. Take it down.
But Ray Boy say,
back out and twist me.
braiding my hair.
Oh Lord.
Cool. I was cool on that. Fuck that song.
So what is your score?
So
what's your score?
I mean, I scored in I scored Mario winning his with Omarion, and then I scored Bobby V and
That was a
and
unanimous
Ray J.
decision with Mario.
But I scored Bobby V and Ray J winning, even though Bobby V had to do the carrying, like literally. So Ray J didn't.
Ray J literally had to carry because he had to carry his little dude with him.
Ain't no way you would put me on that show and told me Ray J was gonna be in my party.
Oh, so they were partnered.
Yeah, they were partnered. Yeah.
Oh, I would have been pissed.
That's what I'm saying.
He carried the team literally because
So
Ray J
had
one wish, and after that it was
and
like
that wish didn't come true.
and then Sexy Kenna, and then after that it was just like.
Yeah, he felt like that was the biggest thing ever because Lil Bird said he wasn't going.
Sexy.
Young Bird would say he wasn't gonna never perform that song again.
Well, yeah, because he's a hit maker now. He does, he produces.
Man,
so
he
now he performed as Young Bird. Now it's like, you're not reviving. Yeah,
I think he just wasn't fucking with Ray J.
Nah.
Yeah.
Nah.
Nah, he really did. I think he really did
because-
give up that life. He just behind the scenes now.
After you got your chain took, your hat knocked off your head.
God damn.
Like this was like right around the time the internet really started like blowing up. Social media really started blowing up, and he was in that era of where he got caught lacking. So I mean,
he just did an interview on Tank Podcast.
Okay.
Where he was talking about the whole Youngberg and hit
Right.
stuff. He was just like, you call me whatever. It don't matter. As long as you get
I mean, because
Right.
they're both
Yeah.
young.
Yeah.
So
My
He
Sheik
said,
say
I'm
Ray
still
sounded
Young
horrible
Bird.
and Mario sounded
hit
horrible.
making 'cause I-
Yeah. Majority of people.
I was mad at Mario. That nigga fucked up some good songs.
He did. He ate the watermelon during Bria's interlude, and it's like, come on, fam, for real.
The nigga was out of breath from all the.
He really was.
When he did
all the-
MIA. MIA was a hard song.
Right.
How the hell you fucked that song up?
like, share, comment.
That's the first time an artist sung his song and it sounded like a nigga singing karaoke.
Oh.
Kellen gonna put I hit it first.
Auto-tune,
yeah, and then there was a lot of auto tune. But
I'm just glad that Ray J didn't sing that.
You got Kiss Me Through the Phone with Sammy, and then Mr. Blackberry Molasses, because that's what Bobby V's group, right? Blackberry Molasses Wash. Bam. Juicy with Pleasure P, and then Ray J, wait a minute. Okay, score Juicy, yeah.
Oh, I thought you were about to say Ray J. Chris, I will take these headphones off. Don't you dare.
Even Ray Boy looked down like, hold on, hell no.
So
yeah, I was never that fan.
So I mean, literally, you had My Girl with Sammy, then Beat 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 by Valentino, okay, and then Boyfriend Number 2, and then Can't Tie Me Down.
I'm sorry, I don't know that.
Right. We went over it. She's gonna keep. Yeah. She got to keep that out there. That's her relevant point.
Well,
right
Boyfriend Number 2, always gonna top that because that was a bigger hit.
I per se didn't. I was like, whatever.
I can't
shout out
to
the side
either.
niggas. That was always y'all song.
This nigga
wow. Shout out to the side niggas.
All the side niggas was loving that song. Mm-hmm. That's my shit. Boyfriend Number 2.
that was a couple people ringtones.
Be chilling with your main nigga and Boyfriend Number 2.
No, go answer the phone. I hear a goddamn ringtone. I guarantee you, them niggas couldn't stand that song either. Hate that fucking song, man. I knew every time it come on, that's that nigga.
It was a good song.
That's just my brother. And that ain't your goddamn brother with no goddamn Boyfriend Number 2 ringtone.
Boyfriend Number 2 started playing and they say Pizza Hut on my screen.
Nah.
So your boyfriend work at Pizza Hut.
Mario and Sammy and them won F Fatale. Now, Ray J and them won that one. And then Mario won his by a huge landslide. It was just
that was even no even contest.
Like it was.
I saw the clip of the watermelon and how he gave it to the girl in the crowd. Still not understanding.
Don't nobody want no half.
The messed up thing is he gave the girl the watermelon. Then when Mario started singing, the girl forgot she had the fucking watermelon in her hand, was still celebrating with Mario.
Oh.
She wasn't finna eat that. You know, everybody.
Two of the girls took a bite of it.
And that's stupid.
That was some fat girls that was on the side.
They weird.
Shout out to the big women.
I was about to say, excuse you?
What? No, the big girls that was on the side was like, give me a watermelon. The other little skinny girls, he didn't want it.
Hey, he want to get slapped.
Go ahead and hit him one time.
No, hell no.
So we also, but once again, those were black fathers. So Omarion, Ray J. I don't know if Pleasure P got any kids. I know Sammy ain't got any. So yeah. So black fathers, they did their thing. They held it down. And we always got to celebrate that. The other thing we got to celebrate too, Houston got the first weed dispensary.
We do?
Yeah. It's called The Original. It's in the Heights. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Medical marijuana. So, and they got somebody on premises. If you ain't got a prescription, they got a doctor that you can go see. That's all. The only info I'm giving on that. If you want us to do any promo, it's going to cost a fee. That's all I got to say.
Well,
shout out to the dispensary for the people out here that they want to chief medically.
If I'm gonna get
legally, medically, shout out to them boys.
Hey man, it's legal.
Shout out to them boys.
Somebody be like, "Oh, you got weed? Got a prescription?"
I got my what she was saying on my deal thing. I got my prescription.
So regular old weed without taxes.
My she say, "Where is that at?"
Boy, say he don't want to pay no taxes on this weed. Look, just go ahead and round it up. Just how much to the nearest 5?
What?
That's another gram. I need that.
Yeah, let me get $35 worth of weed. 35.
Nigga paying $28.62 for some weed.
They rang you up. I thought you said it was 35. 42. 42. You got no papers in that to give me for free? Throw some cones in there. That's how niggas go at. Because that's how niggas, it's throw some cones.
Because you used to buy that shit.
For something, I had 35 flat. I went in the store, drinks and some cigars, and then came with a 35 for you.
Yeah.
I see it every time I go to the store. I watch the ATM, and niggas be laughing about that $40 like it's for the tricks on this and that, but it really because these niggas going buy these sets.
Right.
They gonna get these 8 for $35. Get that 40, get them couple cigars and a drink.
I didn't know people still using swishers though.
Yeah, they do. Swishers, like it kills me. People still using Garcia Vegas. People still using Optimos. People like it just. Some
I
people
ain't
get
seen
stuck.
that. I thought they took them off the shelf or something.
Nah.
God damn, I ain't seen an Optimum in so long.
People just get stuck in how they smoke weed. Like you would tell people, man, hey, papers are better for you. They still gonna fire.
Well, you can't tell a nigga papers better for them because I mean, shit. They gonna smoke weed and fire up 7 Newports right after. So shit, what's the point of smoking it in some paper?
Yeah, that'll look like a real slow dude sitting there. Now I can't do the papers. What you about to go smoke? A Newport?
No, I just couldn't do the weed smoking. I didn't like. This is in my backsliding days. When
backsliding.
you sharing with somebody backsliding.
You still backsliding?
No.
You was getting big backslid, all right?
Back.
Keep going with your story. Keep going with your story. You good?
I had to catch myself because I was about to say something.
Don't.
Anyway,
This nigga.
When
Stop hitting me with the goddamn button.
shit, smoke with somebody and they the one rolling, then they just licking and no, that's too much for me. I don't. Yeah, why I gotta be so wet? Like, why are you so juicy mouthy?
that same mouth was going on your cooch lady. You wouldn't.
That's
be
different.
Oh shit!
Can you make it
he's showing you
juicy
his
for
skills.
me?
No.
He's showing you his skills.
No.
I can make it
Pick it up when he was
juicy
put that.
for you.
This nigga look like a
Like
Mario with the
you holding it and it's just wet. Like, ooh,
Nah, that's
nasty.
Man. So
I gave it when I felt like I was about to die.
So I gotta chime in on this clip that we got, and I need everybody honest feedback on this, because I mean, you got a daughter, I got a daughter, right?
I got daughters.
But so it's certain things as a father you have to do when you have daughters in order to like bond, make the connection, and also. It's just a lot of roles that you got to fulfill as being the black father, right? Well, just as a father in general, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I want to know what's y'all take on this. And I feel like, to me, this was too much. This was too damn much for me. How much do you love your daughter? Do you love your daughter enough to do this?
That ain't about love. He got secrets.
I mean,
He got some secrets.
no. I
Nah.
mean, I can see people being uncomfortable with it, but I don't know that man's situation.
Right.
If that's all that baby got, you gonna do anything and everything for that baby.
Put on some pink, like hooping shorts or something.
I mean, they got Hoochie Daddy shorts now. I mean, you could have
I know tutus
What's
though,
worse?
man.
What's worse?
a tutu versus Hoochie Daddy shorts.
I ain't gonna lie, man. For my daughters, I'd probably do it.
Wow.
I mean, that's just
Hey,
like your daughter sitting up there.
I love my
asking
daughter
you-
with all my heart, but ain't no way in hell I'm putting on no tutu.
Okay, so if your daughter said, "Daddy, let's have tea time," and I want to paint your nails, are you gonna say no?
that shit better be clear.
But
It better be
not
clear
so-
paint. I'm not gonna let her do because I'm gonna tell her, you know your daddy. He not
So-
gonna do it.
But who gonna see it? You can take it off right after tea time is over.
I ain't finna put it on unless it's clear.
Now, as far as going,
I'm gonna tell my daughter now. You can paint daddy nails,
Uh,
but men get clear coats over their nails. They don't get that because I gotta teach her what a man is. I can't if I let her think it's cool for her to put fingernail polish, colored fingernail polish on mine. Then when she get older, she gonna mess around and bring home a nigga with colored fingernails.
shit, that ain't too hard to find nowadays.
I was just about to say that.
Right.
Yeah.
Things have, unfortunately, things are.
Yeah, but I'm
changing.
one of them guys that's 10 toes. No, that clear coat, there you go, sweet.
But
There
that
you go. You
also
can do
goes
it.
into being secure within your sexuality.
So
I'm secure 1,000%, but you ain't finna. I'm not finna put no. That's some stuff I don't want to do. I'm not finna put on no tutu.
Kids have you do a lot of stuff you don't want to do.
now that's the part I was gonna hit. Okay, so
Yeah, but that's like watching a Barbie show. That's completely different than putting on a tutu or getting your fingernails polished.
I would do a tea party. My uncle, the funniest shit ever. So this is him and his daughter did a tea party and did makeup. And so he sent
shit.
he sent us the picture. And we was like, what the hell? But
it's his baby. He loves it. He gonna do
there
whatever
you go.
Do. That's
and so I don't know if I let my daughter do makeup on me. I think I would be okay with the nail
You'll
polish.
wear a tutu. You'll let her put that makeup on you.
I would not do the tutu though. I can't do the tutu. And then as far as the pictures being online, I probably had to kill somebody behind that. Like this is just for in the house right here.
Just reading the post, I don't think he actually posted the picture. It was the girl that posted the pictures.
She did post it, but look at it. He took 3 different poses.
But it was a photo shoot.
It was a photo shoot.
Daughter.
Tell me that you didn't think this photo shoot was going to end up online.
I mean, it's a possibility, but there's photos that.
I would say this though.
It's not online.
I would say this though. To each his own. To each his own when it comes to raising your daughter. Whatever you feel is straight for you raising your daughter is all good with me. But when it comes to me, ain't no way in hell I'm putting on no tutu, no whatever the hell to take no pictures.
See that man like that with his daughter, then to have him holding the pistol and she holding the pistol.
Yeah, that's
and drawing tattoos on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that I can explain to my child, hey, well, my daughter knows, Daddy, what that's a good and a bad thing. He's like, Daddy, why that man got a dress on?
Mm-hmm.
Like, she's like that. So she know, like, no, in her mind, girls do this, boys do this.
Very much so.
So she wouldn't I'm sure my daughter wouldn't ask me to put a tutu on. But she is a dancer, and then she wears tutus and stuff.
Yeah, but it's a right and a wrong way to do things.
All that is you got to talk to your kids.
So
the tutu, the baby can have a tutu. The man can have on pink shorts, and it still verifies the same as the message he's trying to give out. It's still the same message. And if you wearing pink shorts, as long as it's not no Daisy Dukes, unless you the type of nigga that wear those hoochie cutter shorts, you know, to the niggas that do that, hoochie daddy shorts, the manties. Shout out to the niggas that do that. That's their life. But it's a right and a wrong way thing that you could do some things. I mean, but whoever want to raise their daughter and do whatever they gonna do, that's your daughter. You raise it the way you want to. So the guy that's doing that for his daughter, you know, to him, shout out to him. But no, I would never put on no tutu.
So Jamie, did you ever paint your dad's fingernails and do any of that?
No, I never did tea time with my dad.
Okay.
Because I had Barbies, so my tea time was with my Barbies.
So do you think that's something that you would have wanted to do with your dad?
Honestly, no. No. I mean, me and my dad's relationship is like totally different.
Right.
So
fuck around and have pink 10 toes.
You know, my daddy, he probably wouldn't have even allowed me to polish his toes. My dad is very old school. So
but again, to each his own, man. I'm not.
Hey, I don't pass no judgment, baby. Raise your kids how you raise them.
As long as you're a part of their life. Now, the most beautiful thing about that picture is her father's in there with her.
Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day. Hey, Marty. I come here for you today to tell you happy Father's Day. I just want you to have a great day. Happy Father's Day to you. Happy Father's Day.
So I'm gonna quit. But I did that because we really don't have many songs as fathers, right? Like all the songs about dads are like the horrible songs, right?
Papa was a
Rolling Stone, and so like I came up with a little quick little something to throw together. Like to actually represent. So, you know, our boy Daniel Payne came by and
My damn, only living fine. Give my daughter this college plan, so she don't need no man. If it was up to me, you would be with me.
Yeah.
Sorta like
Daddy's dearest.
Growing up with me, you gon' be a queen,
Yeah.
but right now you my little princess.
So you got that. Then you got. Then I was like, well, okay, we're gonna come back with it, right?
G.
Huh? Yeah.
Marcy.
said, I would not like to look back at my dad in the tutu.
I ain't gonna lie, man in the tutu.
Well,
Man in the tutu look like he got secrets.
But then this is a brand new song for Father's Day. It's actually pretty dope. And I was like, so we making traction. We starting to get our little songs we can play on Father's Day. We ain't got to play all of the.
I hit the beach.
You know what I'm
Play
saying?
ball and sweated out all that bullshit under the palm trees.
Right.
Today I ain't taking shit from no bitch. Over here we is focused. Over here where the growth is. I'm the best dad ever, ho. Fuck what you say, my baby's already said it so. I'm the scum of the planet as far as ready go. Shit niggas is everywhere, but I get it though. I get my baby.
Then I know you know this one.
Check it out.
Yeah.
Right. We didn't graduate from macaroni. We still get socks. I think I got a pair of socks this year. I know I got one last year.
Yeah, wifey know me. She got the bracelets and the watch.
Okay.
She know me. I'm all black.
Oh, my daughter's made cars.
Oh wow,
Yeah,
that's priceless right there.
That's them cars you hold on for a long, long time.
I can tell my wife it's too many of them. 'Cause I got them for everything, birthday. Like I carry in my wallet.
It's a big ass. He got no wallet. He got the billfold.
Billfold like
Aww.
2020 for my birthday.
Wow.
wow.
$1.
But I keep it with me every day.
This is
okay,
My
cute.
favorite.
best song. It's an old school song. They by the Winstons. They don't
Yeah,
never
I feel
play this
that.
song. They don't
I keep
never
a
play
poem
this
in
song.
mine.
I don't know.
My
It's
son
all
wrote me a
stuff.
poem. I keep it in my wallet.
Man, you forget the biggest one of all time.
I don't know what none of them
I ain't got them yet.
Oh, okay. I said, you gotta go straight to Luther.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dance with my father. Come on.
with my father.
Father. Father.
Yeah. That is a father song.
Yeah.
Nah.
Didn't Beyonce have one too?
Daddy. It was something daddy.
Yeah.
Can't be messing with that daddy no more though.
Nope, not at all.
All the kids.
Yeah, why you gotta do
No, I
Matthew
didn't
like
think he
that, man?
cheated.
Shout out to Matthew Jones.
Well, not really more so that he cheated after he had a baby. So,
Color him father. Color him love.
Why you had to come in like that? See
Yeah,
that?
you gotta play.
Color him
The
father.
background singers with the truth.
Hey, look at it.
Oh yeah, game.
Yeah, so I mean, it ain't really like we got a lot of
Like father,
yeah, I
like
got plenty
son.
songs.
we starting to finally get them because all you used to have was songs about that. Oh, but I love this one right here. It just came to me today. I was like, where was that one at?
Y'all got, y'all Father's Day baskets is no longer ramen noodles and a sandwich.
Damn, really?
It's getting better.
My wife always did a good job with the father. But I'm the same way on my birthday. She let me chill. I don't want to do that.
We really don't. I'm the same way. I'll be like, I just want to chill, man.
I want to chill. She gonna ask me what I want to eat. She gonna cook that. I'm cool. I sit at the house with them all day. Long as I
See, that's
got-
how my daddy is. Just
Yeah, mine. She know I like that damn chicken. My favorite dish is chicken shrimp Alfredo. So she whipped it up. So I was straight. Give me them VR glasses. Let me sit back, and I'm straight.
Knocking shit over.
Nah. I sit in there and watch, because you get to watch movies and them things. I be in the movie theater, man.
Watch some porn on that damn thing, man.
I ain't gonna say I don't.
Was the Alfredo sauce homemade, so-bought? Like,
Oh yeah, she because she know one of my favorite spots is over there off of Highway 6, the Italian street restaurant. She know that's one of my Piatas. Piatas is one of my favorite spots. So she did the exact same basil pasta, but it's basically chicken Alfredo.
with basil sauce.
Yeah,
Basil.
she do everything from scratch. So it was pretty.
Okay.
It was decent.
From
It was
scratch.
decent. It was decent.
From
I like
scratch.
food with straight enchiladas and rice and beans.
I need you to talk up. Ray Boy got that midnight.
He over there with the
voice.
tortillas and frijoles. Tortillas.
That boy Ray Boy was like,
Bunch of
yeah.
pepper.
What you have for dinner? Oh, baby, I had.
No, he got that quiet storm. Boy.
I had
Yeah, that quiet stuff. That's what I thought.
hold on. I had them enchiladas with cheese and the beans and rice.
Nigga said that nigga, hey, nigga, I gotta take these headphones off. Nigga said that.
You know, stretch the S.
I used to do it. See, Funky Larry Marriage 102 right now.
The quiet storm.
Yeah, I hear that Michael Jackson.
Boy, quiet storm. Come on, that's when you know it's time to go to sleep.
Yeah, never lie.
That's the music you used to put on when you wanted to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Put that on. Back in them days, you listen to 102 that late at night, you might well call somebody.
Girl,
Yeah.
I just heard this song. I was thinking about you.
Hey, number one
Call the
question.
line.
Put that motherfucker on the radio.
Number one question. What you doing? What you doing?
Nah.
You busy?
What you got on?
What you got on? You busy?
Oh God.
You gonna come
If I'm
through?
calling you answered, you in the bed. What you got on?
No.
I ain't telling you what I got
And see, these niggas now, they got it even easier. They ain't got to call and do
FaceTime.
This is a straight.
They
text.
already on
And
FaceTime
not only
when
that-
they make it to the house.
No, they don't even call them or text if they up. Straight FaceTime.
Straight FaceTime.
Yeah, what's going on? What's up?
Pin out that location.
It's not
See
even
that
that.
location?
It's
Nah.
more so. Oh, okay. Let me see if she on Facebook. Oh, it's a green dot. Okay, she on there too.
Be like,
Let me send her a message. Yeah,
going on. Let me go ahead and show me your stuff real quick. They don't even try and romance. It's just going on. Show me that.
You miss
Let me
me,
see some.
right?
I don't know. I'm trying to think back. I don't think I've ever invited a chick over it. I think I was always one of them niggas that they, what you doing? Oh shit, I'm at the house. I'm on my way over. I think I was one of them niggas that they always,
I'm on my
ask me.
way.
Either tell me they on their way or ask me,
Like that's bogus as hell. Like you're not finna
was
sit
at
here.
home.
No, you just missed the pop up at my shit.
Nah, ain't no pop ups except one time, but ain't no pop up. But it was always. I never had to ask. I never did. I don't think I never asked.
Oh, you was that type.
Nah, because they know me. I don't.
Pull up, man.
They knew me. I was.
I like you.
I won't. It's gonna be the easy way or the hard way.
Oh no.
So, quick question: what is a father? And to be honest, in order to really be able to answer that question, you have to say there's really two things: there's a dad and there's a father.
Mm-hmm.
So, give me your definition, and we'll go around the room. We'll start here and go and work our way around. So, BT, what's your definition of a father versus a dad?
A father's gonna be there, support, provide. He's gonna do what he have to do, and don't get me wrong. All the time, you got some fathers out there that's some great fathers. They're not able to provide, but they still making a way to do something, if not anything.
That boy put that emphasis on this shit. Way.
Yeah, because you got to put that out there. But a father is somebody that is exactly what it is. A father, he's gonna be there. His daughter's gonna call him. His son gonna call him. He gonna be around. He's gonna be there. He's gonna support. He's gonna be a father figure. Now a dad,
So would you say a dad is like the meme that they showed of Marlon Wayans where he went by to see the baby. And he was like, I'm here to pick up my baby. And he just picked the baby up and then put it back in the
Yeah, that's kind of like a dad. A dad is he's just a dad. He's just there. He's not really a supporter like that. He's not, because you got a lot of them out there. You got a whole lot of them out there. You got some out there. Yeah, you got a whole lot. Couple of them, only see their kids once or two times or three times a year. That's more like a dad. Yeah, that's my dad. But when it comes to father, that title is a lot more strong for, a lot more meaningful. That mean that man has put in that work. He, his kids, support and everything. Even though, don't get me wrong, kids will call the father dad, but the meaning is different.
Of course.
So that's my take.
Jamie,
that's a long ass take.
So we on the podcast.
Take 2.
But BT said.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
He said what he said?
What BT said.
Oh, damn. That's the first. Wait a minute. Hold on. Shit.
I mean, ain't no reason.
Right? She agreed.
He took majority of the damn time.
I mean, no, not even that.
He asked me what it meant to me.
He
That's what it
gave
meant.
the Urban Dictionary version of the two.
The Urban Dictionary.
But nah. So for me, a father would be the provider, the protector, the one that I see get up every day, go to work, and take care of his family. That's a father to me.
Okay.
That's basically what my dad is. Even though I call him dad, daddy, he's still my father.
Hey, that's still
good. Zaddy.
It's better than calling him
his
Zaddy.
wife calls him Zaddy.
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I don't know. I don't ever ask.
Wait, Zaddy is a different.
Whole different type of
but
language.
that's what a father is to me. Literally all my life, my daddy has worked, provided, been a protector. Even when I so-called myself trying to run track, my daddy would get off of work, and even though he knew I wasn't no damn good in that track,
support and encourage.
Support.
There you go. Hey, that's real.
Like, ain't no reason I was running the 100 and I was always last, but he was still there rooting my ass on.
That's what you're supposed to do.
It's okay, baby.
Yeah, that's literally.
It's okay, baby. Turtles are slow too, but they're important.
Catch your breath. You won't get there. So
as long as you make it across that line, baby, it don't matter. She number 20. Hell, she the best number 20 that is. God damn it.
A dad, to me, like a dad is part time. Like, you just part time. You basically just help me make these kids. They see you every blue moon, maybe every other holiday.
Okay.
So.
Basically, both of the things that y'all said, but just to take it a little bit further, for me, it's you're gonna be the example of what a man's gonna be.
Oh wow! Come on now with it. Come on.
And for your daughter,
right.
There you go.
So you want to be the man that you would want your daughter to be with, and you want your son to be a man for a woman. Like you wanted to show him how to be a father, a husband, a brother, everything. So you got to be that example for being the example for the kids. I think that's a big thing.
I agree.
That's real. So I would say for me, a father is somebody who embodies everything that y'all said as far as the father goes. But that's the person who sets the precedence, who sets the tone, and who honestly should be the foundation to manhood. Like, I mean, if you're not present, if you're not engaged, involved, supporting, if you're not setting the tone, being a role model, if you aren't doing all of those things that it takes to really be involved in this child's life and be a vital part of the growth and development, you can't really call yourself a father.
Mm-hmm.
You would be a dad. Now, everybody's situation is different. Like some people take jobs overseas and enlist in the service and they're not always able to be there. Right. And not no shade or nothing behind that, because we understand that does happen. But it's even more impactful when you're there every day. And the ones who aren't around or in the picture that still manage to come by and do the things that need to be done and go above the keep the line of communication open, go above and beyond and doing their role as a father. That's a father, because you can be a father and not be with the mother, and that's a part that a lot of people will miss. I want to commend a lot of the women this year. We didn't see those posts where it was
our mama and daddy.
Our mama and daddy. I appreciate that. I honestly, I mean, the only thing that I kind of felt some sort of way about is, you know, folks calling folks daddy that ain't really no daddy. They ain't got the equipment. You know what I'm just saying? That's all it is.
They do have the equipment. It's just in a backpack.
No, I can't get rid of my equipment.
Some of them wear them all day.
Huh?
Some of them
True,
wear them all
some
day.
do.
But you know, that was the reason why I couldn't get no new drawers for Father's Day. They took them all. So
That is not true. Amazon stays stocked up. You can go right there to Amazon and get you some drawers.
oh, quick.
Now I'm gonna say this though, real quick. If there is, you know, some out there that's doing it like that, man, and they actually, if they're actually putting that work in and putting that role in, I salute them. I ain't gonna even lie to you, because somebody needs to help raise these kids. And if there is some out there, now I'm not saying it is, I'm not saying it ain't. You do got, and for those that's watching, if you do got some studs out there that is
It ain't
playing.
just studs, but go ahead.
That's playing.
I'm not doing this with you.
That's playing that father role, man. I salute y'all, especially during Pride Month. I salute y'all.
All right.
To anybody that's fulfilling the role as
Anybody that's
a
taking care of a
father.
child.
Right.
Yes.
Especially if the child is not yours, but you stepped up to the plate and you are being that example of what a father should be to their child.
And then I want to take a minute out to pray for the ones who are struggling during Father's Day because they lost their fathers.
Mm.
So all the ones out there that does not have, you know, physically does not have that father figure there because of whatever may happen, we're sending our prayers and, you know, condolences to y'all. Had to get deep real quick.
Okay. Well,
as usual.
I'm gonna drop a dad joke real quick in honor of Father's Day celebration and the Father's Day theme. So, and it's very current. I'm so shocked that R. Kelly got 30 years. I mean, we all know. I honestly thought he would have got less than 16.
Why would you? I get the joke.
I was about to say, come on now.
I get the
You see how my eyes pop? Come on, man.
I get the joke.
Come on, man.
But
Oh, that's a whole nother-
I just feel like it's like I said, I got the joke, but for him to get 30 years and the lady that helped, what's his name?
Einstein,
Epstein.
Epstein, yeah.
She only got 20.
20. Hey.
Like they technically they both are in the same category. She
Trafficking
was
is way different.
Yes, trafficking
Yeah.
is different,
Yeah.
but she knew that these girls were underage. You basically were
To me,
molding
she was
them.
worse than him.
Yes.
She was 10 times worse. Because
So-
trafficking, you know, they kill some of them little girls.
Why is it that she got less
Example.
time?
Less known.
So did both. I only saw one. I only seen that she got the 20, but because there was two people involved. Did both of them only get 20 years? Or
I don't know.
No, I can't remember. No, he's dead now.
I'm about to
Ain't
say,
he?
Oh, he did. He did.
Yeah,
Didn't he
killed
kill himself?
himself.
Yeah, he killed himself.
Yeah, he killed himself.
Supposedly.
And then she just got sentenced and she got 20. So yeah.
And she only doing 10.
The thing with
Yeah.
R. Kelly was,
He's just an example, yeah.
that's all it is. You R. Kelly.
I think both of them
It's
should have
kinda
got
like
more
what I'm
time. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think both of them should have got more time because when you're dealing with the youth of people like that, man, you ruin them people forever.
But yes, what he did was wrong because you were basically preying on young girls. But what about the parents?
I think they should have been in there with him.
All the people
Not
that
all
worked
of
for
them,
him, that
but
was
enough of them because they
letting the
knew.
women through. Let them look
Anybody that knew and allowed their underage kid to be around him, knowing that he had the background of marrying an underage girl, I think they should did sometime. I don't give a damn if it's a year.
Want their kids to be stars so bad, they don't give a damn what happened.
But then that's
Especially the daddy that played on
So-
Chocolate Factory. He need to have his ass right on in there,
so.
getting his chocolate factory ran into.
What I will say is that was you can't be mad at folks for supporting their kids' dreams.
Man, please.
Come on with the dad joke, bro. I wish I'd have seen that clip with
I
wish I'd have sent that dad jokes clip that they had with
What's up, B?
with the dude that be doing the and he did it with two white dudes on there. I wish I'd have said that because that was pretty funny. That was pretty cool.
I think they're doing R. Kelly basically the way they did OJ. We didn't get you before,
Yeah.
so now we finna just hit you over the head.
Oh, that's really real.
So that's what
Yeah.
that was.
They should have got him the first time, though.
They should have got him the first time, but
That money was too strong, and the star power was too high then.
what's
You know, they always
got
had
the money to pay the girl daddy, send him on a trip out of the country while she's supposed to be testifying during trial.
Not only that, he had got the credit for on Chocolate Factory for playing the guitar or
But
something like that.
played
Yeah, he got credit for it. So he still get paid from that.
After Chocolate Factory, he kept working with R. Kelly.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a money play. But still, you gonna sacrifice your child for some money?
For a nigga that's on camera talking about, I want a cookie.
Yeah,
You gonna sit up there and sacrifice your child's youth behind that nigga.
He gonna be in the child line. They gonna be.
This is killing.
I can't today.
He gonna be right at the top.
his ass whooped.
Huh?
They said he was getting his ass whooped. Like,
Yeah, they did say
like
that.
people being inmates been on the phone, because now they can do like the video chats. And like
Man, look
they
who in
literally
there
got
with
this
me.
nigga like serenading
Yeah.
folks.
Yeah,
gotta do something.
Like
better keep him up off you. Stay coming.
I'm glad. I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad.
Telegrams and shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm glad I've never been put in that position to where like you find out some stuff like that, man. Because I don't know. My 9 would have been telling me no, but man, I'm glad I've never been in that situation where I had to deal with.
It was the eye contact.
I'm glad I was never in that position to deal with my daughter being in one of those situations, man, because I couldn't take it.
Situations like that, though, a lot of them girls was put in that situation.
Yeah.
Parents. Like,
Some of the girls were just actually fans.
Exactly.
Some of them, was young girls. Like they said in the documentary that they did, he literally would hang around schools.
R. Kelly knew he was in trouble. He's singing in all them songs. Y'all wasn't never listening.
No, people was too busy
Uh.
making babies.
I hear you calling. Here I come, baby, to save you.
This nigga.
Wait. Oh.
oh man. Oh Lord.
Now that you
I
come
can't.
around,
Shit.
seen in my way,
It's like he's been telling people. He's been telling everybody.
you won't forget it.
I remember he
I mean,
was the writer of Age Ain't Nothing But a Number.
He sure
Right.
was.
And that's what I'm about to say. If you go back and listen
Like, share,
to
comment,
her
subscribe.
first album that she did with R. Kelly, the songs that she was singing
Yeah.
were not age appropriate.
Nope.
Was not appropriate for her age.
Nope.
The interview
But
wasn't
I'm
even
not gonna
appropriate.
lie,
People
I
just
was
ignored the
definitely at that
interview,
one.
and it was like, how did you come about Age Ain't Nothing But a Number? Oh, well, she was in the studio with her girls, and I'm like, shoot, what you saying? I was looking at it like, look at this nigga.
Literally, I used to.
When you say teenage,
Oh yeah.
You say teenage, what you mean?
So you like teenage women? Define teenage. Do you mean like 18, 19?
Y'all killing me with this, man.
Man,
That nigga did do that all dramatic, like anybody was gonna buy it.
man.
I'm sorry for laughing. That nigga just there's so much comedy around that nigga. Whole time, I don't want the whole time nobody.
Shut up.
But no, he got that seriously though, he got some mental issues.
Yeah.
He got some serious mental
He got
issues.
serious mental issues that basically was ignored because of his talent, which happens all
Facts.
the time.
And
It
they
happens
do.
in sports and music,
Kids be dumb as
entertainment.
hell.
And they missed
And they
all the
pass-
signs. Even DMX went on there and was talking bad about him
He
before the
did.
check.
He did.
Before the whole trial thing. DMX was dogging him out.
Literally everybody that was around him knew what he was doing. But
If the money train don't stop,
yeah,
they didn't.
especially his brothers, like his brother that's in
Yeah,
prison,
they been knew that.
he spoke on it. He
Yeah.
spoke on it.
Yeah, he got a problem.
But yeah,
You
you
think?
in prison now, and now you starting to talk about it. Why you didn't say nothing earlier?
Exactly.
Because he stopped paying the money.
That's what I'm saying. So like,
the
you ain't no
money,
better.
the money that would have kept him out of
And
jail.
Ben's
He
got
just said,
repo.
I ain't gonna be.
And Ben's got repo.
That's the thing. Like,
So-
there was so many people around that could have stopped that way
Mhm.
before it happened, and there was people around that said like, "No, he didn't do that in front of me," which that lets you know he knew who his yes man was.
Yeah.
He did.
He knew
He
when
absolutely
he was
did.
doing something wrong, but I'm gonna hide it from certain people.
But the
Which was
saddest
his
thing
brothers.
is he was the one who got caught compared to how much of that goes on in the industry.
Yeah.
That's
and
the
the reason
saddest
he
thing
got
ever.
caught is because of that tape that was leaked. And that's all because
And-
I think he
Because
didn't
there's a
want to pay
lot of that
somebody.
going.
And
The
I-
saddest thing ever, there's a lot of that going on in the industry. Like it's a lot of that. It's a lot of celebrities that's doing that, and he's just the one who.
There's a bunch of niggas running around here that's doing it.
There you go.
You know what
Hello.
I'm saying? So I mean, if niggas condoning their partners being 25, 30 years old, messing with 17, 18-year-old, and then you got to think about it. When we was in high school, some of them girls that we was in school with,
Right.
They
was messing with all the dudes,
16,
yeah.
17, 18, niggas pulling up at the school, the dope boys pulling up at the
Right.
school,
It was
picking them
a
up at the school. Like,
Like-
chick I was fucking with when I was like 15, and she was messing with a
Pedophile.
grown man. I'm like,
We even seen one in the movie that we didn't even catch. Belly. You
Oh,
remember
yeah,
in
no, we
Belly?
caught that in Belly.
Everybody caught that.
16, so she can only suck my dick.
Yeah.
Oh,
But,
Tommy, I'm Keisha. Yeah.
but
We
I
don't- we don't
fuck.
I just suck his dick. What?
I went to school with a girl that
He
was
said I'm
dating
too
one of the
young.
popular Houston rappers.
Oh shoot!
I'll tell y'all after the show.
After the show,
Yeah.
that's an offline
And
conversation.
he
The
my
fifth.
nigga. But I didn't, but like I said, at that time, it was like that's normal. She's 17, 18, messing with an older nigga because of what she looked like.
Right.
You know how some of them girls when you was in high school was like, oh, you got the grown woman body.
Yeah,
Of course she gonna mess with the girl.
It was some women we went to school with looked like they was 25
Yeah.
and 16. So yeah.
But
In
you
fact-
had these grown niggas that was, you know, and to us at that time, it was like, okay, this nigga 22, 23 is normal. Nah, nigga, that shit ain't cool.
So
Yeah.
let me tell the story about not being able to truly identify somebody by their age and just off on how they look. So y'all know I used to work at Walmart. I used to do loss prevention at Walmart. Shout out to everybody who I busted.
Hey, I think I remember one
Yeah,
time I
you
came up there.
Yeah.
And he was like, shh. I'm like, what do we be quiet for? All you hear is the little girls over there taking the damn CD. We sitting on the other side of the club. They don't even know we there. He talking about, shh, listen.
Nigga.
But I had fucked around and it was a boy, this pride theme should be tough. But anyway, so it was like a man, a drag queen, or so whatever it was that came in with one of these young girls who we thought was about 25 because we had footage of them. They came in as a team, empty purse, came in, just go fed, and then just go out the door. So I came in and worked overnight one night to catch him. Caught the dude, he started screaming, ah! I'm like, say, shut up. and then the chick, we grabbed her too, and we thinking she grown though. She is 16. I'm like, dang, bro. Call your mama. This is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I never, like, I know a lot of niggas be like, man, I didn't know how old she was to add the fact. I was never that nigga.
I mean,
Nah.
Ain't that's how SBM got caught up?
Yes.
No.
Well, I think in his
Because it was his
situation,
daughter's
he
friend.
knew.
No, she was a stripper.
You know what?
No, SBM. No,
Yeah.
he met her at the strip club.
But he was like
daughter's
high some
friend.
shit.
She was a stripper.
But he was like on
Underage.
drugs or something, wasn't
He
he?
was on drugs and all that. But even the niggas that was with him, was like, no, chick looked grown.
Okay.
She was an underage stripper.
Damn. I could
Is this
afford
surprising?
No,
That's
no,
what I'm
because
saying.
Yeah.
So,
They used to do that. They
Yeah,
definitely
like she
used to
was
do
a
that.
stripper.
I mean, but as far as in like
Go
saying
grab
that,
it, man.
you know, you can't really look at people and tell their age. I can say that yes, I was one of those. At the age of 12, I didn't look 12. I looked like I was spot
I can say a couple of
16.
words to you, and I know from right there how old you are.
like literally. I looked like I was like 16.
I was so scared, especially being an athlete. I was so scared of getting caught up with a young girl. So I'm so serious. Like I was like, oh, I'm cool. I'm a sophomore. Oh, you a junior? All right, that's good.
Mm-mm.
Oh, you a senior? Okay. I was so scared of that. Like, nah,
Getting caught up with a younger chick, yeah.
No, I'm not gonna do it.
And even then, like in school, I ain't really talked to nobody. So
Because I remember dude was a junior. That's
Yeah,
eighth
see?
grader.
This is the one that it was a 9-year-old girl. It was his daughter's friend during a sleepover, bro. I'm telling you.
She
And
was
he
9
did
years
something
old.
with
What he
her?
went to jail for was the girl he had the baby with. The
Yeah.
stripper.
Yeah, he
That's
went to
what he
jail
went
for
to
the
jail
But
stuff.
wait,
All
so
the
he
others-
did something with his daughter?
He molested a 9-year-old. He impregnated a 13-year-old.
Oh,
Yeah, the 13-year-old was the stripper.
you 13 and you stripping?
Yeah.
Where was her mama?
Probably in there too.
Oh my god!
Tooted up.
I'm not condoning that crap, but then y'all do know, you know, when they not no goddamn 9, but you know when they get to like 15 to they culture.
Yeah, they're grown.
Yeah. But I'm not condoning that.
But
That's
goddamn it,
sick.
she was 13.
That was sick.
So
And only reason she told was because she wanted money and he didn't want to give it to her. Like some I forgot
Why
Baby
am I
Bash.
so high?
Baby Bash had told the whole story.
man,
That's sad.
I forgot Baby Bass news from out here.
nah, Baby Bash from San Antonio.
That's how
yeah.
he was linked with.
Yeah. But
And I actually knew what was the nigga that was saying he wasn't with Baby Bass, but he was around that culture. Frankie J. I think
Frankie J.
I actually knew him.
yeah,
Mm.
but those are horrible examples of fathers.
It's very
We
horrible.
went way into
Start talking about
that
R. Kelly,
funnel.
man.
But to be honest, what has fatherhood taught you, PT?
Man, it taught me a lot, man. It made me change. It made me do a full 360. Fatherhood in Christ turned me around completely. It has taught me compassion. It taught me, consideration. It taught me a lot. Only you, so I won't keep.
I ain't no damn father.
Shit.
You don't punch his ass.
Nah,
Right, when she
you
comes
gonna
up
do the
there.
goddamn thing, man. Just go, Ray.
I'm just saying.
You a damn father. You wanna know what motherhood has taught me?
No.
Oh, okay.
This ain't your money.
Just say it.
What I'm learning and still working on in fatherhood is patience. Because I have all girls, like I have to listen to the daddy. This what happened. I'll be like, but I gotta listen to it. I gotta and the crying about little smart. I gotta learn. I'm still learning, and it's for me. It's like fatherhood. You learning every day.
Mm.
You have to keep learning every day. Because of course the way we were raised and the way our fathers were to us, you kind of want to make it a little better between you and your kids from what we had. But certain stuff, which is, I know the way a lot of us grew up was like, you don't speak unless you're spoken to, you to be seen but not heard.
Yeah.
Don't ask for shit when you get in the store.
And I'm the exact opposite.
That's still the rule.
No, that ain't the rule. I go in the steak, get whatever the hell you want. Long as you ain't bothering me and acting no fool, and my daughters know. I'm go. You going to the store?
I'm going with daddy.
I'm going with daddy. If they go, you go anywhere with daddy, I'm just gonna buy you whatever you want because you're gonna leave me alone. As long as you happy, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like I just want you happy and not crying. We fine. I had to have a whole conversation with my 8-year-old the other day because I went in the house and came back out, and she was sitting on the patio. She was trying to make some little like snowflakes out of paper. She is having a whole panic attack, crying and shit. Cause
Should have called me. Should have called me. I could have.
Hey, let me tell you something. You out here crying about some goddamn paper, and it's kids that don't have food, clothes in the house over their head. And she, hey, fix your face. Look at it. Let's solve the problem. Crying does not solve the problem. Like before, with my oldest, it probably went, hey man, shut that shit up. Man, cut all that shit out. Like, but with this one, I know I gotta bring it all the way. Hey, why are you crying?
That's how my dad is. That's why I say our relationship is different. Like it's the father-daughter relationship, but it's also like
He your partner.
No, like it's like the father-son type because my dad is very straightforward. He don't sugarcoat shit. So like when it came to me and my sister, I literally remember he told one of his frat brothers, he was like, yeah, I got a daughter that's smoking sweets and one that's giving up the sweets. And they was like,
Damn.
You was the one giving up the sweets.
I was the one giving up the sweets.
I already,
So,
we already
figured that one out.
You know, like
we know
you said you had the grown woman body running track.
Right.
Niggas come to track meets just to watch y'all in them shouts.
You know, I was the one that basically gave him.
Hell.
No, they gave him the gray hair at an early age.
Hell. Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
So
that's our thing. We just want to keep y'all off a pole and a dick out of y'all mouth, and we'll be all right.
Well, he kept me off a pole.
Keep on going.
See you, Chris. See Matt.
What fatherhood has taught me is it's very important to be involved in your kids' lives. It's not saying that I didn't know that, but it just resonates with me even more because in my family we have a lot of women, and so as you know, with my son was like, you know, I was so ecstatic to find out when I was having a kid and it was the first one was a boy. I'm like, oh man. And so, you know, my sisters made him and my mom and I made him a little soft and everything. I'm like, but when certain situations come about, they have no knowledge or experience of what it's like to be a Black man in this world today. And it's even more complicit and more dire. There's a sense of urgency, like you can stay a kid for only this long and then you have to grow up because your life can turn in an instant being a young Black male. Like what were the kids that got caught up in New York at the park and
Central
Park
5, 6. It's so quick being in the wrong place at the wrong time and not having the finances to be able to afford a decent attorney.
Right.
So with my son, I'm trying to instill a lot of those qualities, like self-awareness. Like, you know, I need you to be more conscious of what's going on than anybody because, I mean, it's all fun and games with you being 9, but bro, once you get out of that cute phase, it's over. And so I take that to heart and I take that to task to be like, you know, I'm definitely, I live this every day. It's a true king trying to raise a new king. And so my son knows that he's excellent. My son knows that, you know, all of the men that were before him and that are around him, we exude Black excellence. We ain't gonna take no mess, but at the same time, we're not gonna get into all of that little extra stuff because we got too many people turning around depending on us. He had a nosebleed. What was this, about 2 weeks ago? And, you know, as a man, I was calm with the situation. Like, you know, oh, that's my son. He got the same stuff I had when I was his age. It ain't no big deal. He was with his grandmother. She panicked, rushed him to the ER and all this other stuff. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
That's Granny, man. That's Granny.
And I'm like, yo, ain't nobody put a cold pack on him. Ain't nobody do nothing on none of that. Just panic. And I told him, I said, you see, you're around a lot of women. It was you, your grandmother, your aunt, and your sister. I said, you were the only man, technically. And I'm like, this is an example of, one, when I'm trying to tell you, use your voice. And then two, we don't have that luxury of being able to panic when a situation happens. We have to remain calm and level-headed, because if we panic, who gonna fix the situation?
Mhm.
Everybody panic to panic, it don't work.
Women, please think about that with y'all.
So, and with my daughter, I mean, I'm constantly learning, because, these kids, they teaching you different stuff all the time. Like, thank God for kids, because I wouldn't know what the new slang is now. Oh, it's bussin'. I'm like,
my
what
God.
the
I'm so tired
Like-
of seeing it.
Do different things.
Dad, you gonna cook me a glizzy?
Yeah.
You talking about a gun, or are you talking about food?
Yeah. But it's a lot of stuff that it's like, it's just funny how it trends, it changes, it cycles. But with your daughter, it's so much that goes into that, because your daughter is looking at you as what a man is supposed to be.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Your daughter is going to be you are going to be her first love. So you set the precedence. So if you one of them people that be all rough on her and all that, she's going to naturally gravitate towards that. Or if you didn't give her the love that she should have got growing up, she's going to naturally gravitate towards something that looks like that, similar, or it feels like that, but that's not it. So I don't never want her to fall victim to any of the other stuff that's going on out there in these streets. And I always try to shoot it straight with her. Like, it's funny, because I be telling my son, like, when I get ready to leave the house, you need to start coming with me, because I'm living life out here. You video game and stuff, they're going to be here. But it's life experiences that you need to go learn when I'm out here doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
When I go to the store, you got to learn how to balance, add, subtract, all that stuff. You got to start being aware of your surroundings, all of those different things. You get lost off in your own little world playing your game, and
Snatched up and gone.
exactly.
Yep.
And so with my daughter, she be coming, I'm going with daddy. And so I'm not the one that give my daughter everything, but I practice that fine line, because my daughter's not spoiled. But I want them to be appreciative of what they have, because we're not struggling like that, but we ain't just financially well off the way we just go screw off money. So they have a way better lifestyle than I did growing up. So and to me, that's the measure of your success.
That's all I want.
If your kids can have a better lifestyle than what you had growing up, or just slightly better, you winning. You winning as a parent, as a father. And that's all of that. Hey, treat their mama right, respect her, and then also know that, hey, and then you gotta put your foot down sometime.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I just got caught. I just got caught in a situation not too long ago. My daughter, she's daddy's little girl. She's gonna be closer to her daughter than anybody.
She grown now though. She grown.
Nah, she look grown. She ain't grown. She's
grown.
17.
Hey. She already there, fam. You just let it go.
Nah, she had called me the other day because her mom had told her, her mom and her stepdad had told her, you got to put on a robe or something when you come out and we got company, because you got people around. And I guess she must have wanted to know my insight on it, because when they told her that, she caught attitude. When she caught attitude, she called me. And she called me and was, Dad, if you got company over, would you make me put on a robe?
Absolutely.
My first question was, what the hell you got on?
Nah.
To where you got to put on a robe. And I told her, yes, you have to listen to Antoine and your mom. You have to listen to them, because they're protecting you.
Yeah.
because you never know what another person is seeing, and you are well developed as a young lady. So you have to listen to them. And they in the background, yep, I told you he was gonna agree with what I said. Yeah, 1,000% I'm agree crazy. With it. Yeah, no, I'm gonna agree with him. Of course, anytime it's come to protection like that, anything like that, precautions, taking real precautions, because you never know what another person's seeing and thinking. Now, if somebody will do something, they already know that that's a wrap. But you always want to take those precautions because you never know what you could be walking into. And that's what I had to explain to her. Just because it feels comfortable, you're around your house, it feels comfortable, you're at home. Don't mean that, it gives you the right to just be however you want to, especially in the house you ain't paying no bills. Be however you want to and walk around other people, because you never know what these people are seeing, what these people are, capable of trying.
But then again, you gotta tell them, like, you gotta respect yourself too. You shouldn't want this person to see your body. You don't know this grown man shouldn't be looking at your 17-year-old body anyway. There you go. So it should be one of those things like, oh, people are here, let me cover up. Hell, even in front of the stepdaddy to be how I am, like, hey, no, cover your ass up.
Nah, she thinks that, like, in her mind, because in her mind she thinks that the clothes that she wears is not revealing. But my daughter is well developed, so
I understand.
It's harder for her to hide all that. But I had to tell her, hey, yes, you have to cover up. Now, if you're in your room with the door closed,
I'm so tired of this.
I understand, but still, like, your daughter is probably well developed too.
She is.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Hey, put that hoodie on then.
Motherfucker had on a hoodie and sweats when we was at Walmart a couple.
Hey, if she want to have a heat stroke, that's on her. But I don't want. If you ain't gonna put on real clothes, and that's what you gonna come out to.
Just throw some water on it.
Nah, that's how they dress. That's how.
Yeah, I mean,
how them youngsters do.
My 19-year-old sweat hoodie on. Like, my nigga, you wore that when she was in school. You wore that to school. You wasn't hot.
Remember that?
It's comfortable.
That clip we shared?
Yeah, that's the same thing. It's comfortable.
How?
Oh yeah, the clip with which color?
2000s how you was dressing in the summer versus 2000s how they dressing.
They came out with a muscle shirt and hooping shorts back in the days. And 91 degrees, they come out with 100 degrees.
Coming outside without a shirt on.
And see, that's how I am with my daughter. I'm glad that she stays in her room. Like, she likes to be to herself. So even if we have company, 9 times out of 10, she's not coming out her room.
Right.
Now, am I the mother to bust in? Yeah.
Supposed to.
I'm gonna bust in.
Pause.
Not like that. But I'm gonna
until they going to sleep.
Yes, I'm gonna open your door. I'm gonna come in your room. I need to see what you're doing, who you're on the phone with, blase, blase.
Being a mother.
Same thing with my sons. Now, they do have a habit of coming downstairs without their shirt on. And like I tell them, okay, if it's just us at home, cool. But if we got company, cover that shit up.
Be like your friends coming over and they coming down with shirt on?
See, I don't really have too many friends. So
see, I don't even let mine do that. Like,
I don't really. I really don't even like company at my house. No, my friends don't look at them like that.
Trying to get them to come over there showing that bird.
No, my friends don't look at them like that.
Sugar mama.
I ain't gonna lie. When all my sister friends came over, I for some reason I just had to take a shower. Don't know why. Had to take a shower. Come out there, water dripping down. Towel around the waist. Oh, y'all was it? How y'all doing?
Netta is like my daughter. She do have her best friend. Her best friend. I do think her best friend used to have a crush on one of my sons. Yes. Because whenever she would come over, like, she would always be like trying to play fight with him. And I was like, get your ass in that room.
No, you know what it was. You was
your ass in the room. You ain't over here for them. You over here to be with her. Go to the room. But for some reason,
I'm here for them.
She would always find a way to play fight with them. And I was like, okay.
Yeah, I don't even let my sons walk around. And I dang sure don't, like, even when my daughter was little, I don't even let her change around me.
Nah, I'm kind of like, but
with daughter,
yeah,
like, yeah, I tell her go in the closet, girl, and change.
Now I will, like, my daughter, like, this morning she did it. Like, she got out of bed, straight panties, no shirt. I said, now look.
She said, "God damn it, it was hot." Daddy.
No, I said, what have I told you? I'm like, I be telling her, like, God, It be irritating my soul. Then my son, he be around there. T-shirt and drawers on. Boy, where's your shorts at? Where's your shorts?
That's it. You missing something, huh? You missing something.
Put your damn shorts on now.
I'm in a house full of women, so I
It'll
understand.
change as they get older, especially with your daughter.
I'm
right
like,
now, she's small. She ain't thinking of nothing like that.
Yeah.
And just enjoy the fact
and
that
that's
she
the other
constantly
part.
wants to be around you. Because as she get
Enjoy.
older,
It's gonna change. We know.
Not necessarily.
change.
Nah,
Not necessarily. Sometimes them girls stick to you harder than the boys do.
Yes, definitely.
no, that's what I mean. Like she still gonna stick to you, but once she starts to, find herself and she got her friends and she got a cell phone and all of that, it ain't gonna be no more. I'm going to the store with daddy. Mm-mm.
Nah, mine is still the same. She's 17. She's still the same. 17 years old. She's still the same. She around me, and the only reason why she's not around me like glue is because she's still accepting the fact that I got a whole situation.
Mm.
I got a whole family. I got a whole wife. She trying to grasp that fact.
Them girls, I know for one thing. That's the ones she gonna take care of you when you get older.
Yeah.
You gonna be sleeping on her couch
She
when
ain't
you
gonna
get
put you in the
older.
nursing home.
Huh?
She ain't gonna put you in the nursing
Hell no,
home.
but your
Be around
son.
there. Oh yeah.
Daddy
Hey,
going to the nursing home.
be around there.
Yeah, I can't have you around my house.
I'm gonna set you up real nice, Daddy.
Right.
All right.
Be 50 something years old. Come knock on my door. Me and your mama got into it. Can I sleep on the couch? So you
know
ain't
what
gonna
it
sleep
is?
in the cave no more? Nah, let me get that couch.
Got a blanket.
Yeah.
I go sit in
I don't
there
even wanna-
on the couch while this nigga trying to watch TV. No, son. NCIS on right now. We watching NCIS. You want to go to sleep happy or mad? I can tell you some shit right here. What you want to do? Baby, go get me a beer now. Little young nigga, and then I call Chris. That little young nigga over here gonna try to change the TV while I'm watching TV. What this boy don't know? He here because of me. She came out my balls. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have an old lady. You better sit down somewhere. I'm gonna get on every nigga's nerve. I promise you. Oh man.
And niggas ain't gonna give me a beer now.
Don't just hey, move around, go give me a bill. Make me a sandwich too. And if I see something on it that I don't like, goddamn well, I don't like that much mayonnaise, man. What's wrong with you? I'm gonna make it a point because I know my baby's gonna be like, man, your daddy in that trip. My daddy ain't did nothing to you. What he telling me make him sandwich, give him a bill. Did you get it? It's all right.
No.
I'm gonna make it hard for you. You gonna really have to show me you love my baby.
I mean,
If not, you gonna be walking out, man. I can't go over there. That nigga, her daddy be coming over there. He think he run everything because I do. She came out my nuts.
Hold on. Wait a minute, son. So let me tell you something. I done had to come over here and change the motherfucking tire. You over here? Oh no, I ain't saying. Hey, hold on.
you
problem.
what?
It's a problem.
It's the
That
problem.
actually takes me back to a situation with my dad and my ex-husband, baby daddy, whatever you call it. So he had a Suburban and I was driving it.
Right.
I was at my grandma's house, went to drop the kids off. I don't know what happened, but it wouldn't crank back up. And it was parked in the middle of my grandma's driveway. So first person I called was my daddy. I was like, Daddy, I don't know what's wrong with this truck. It won't start. Da, 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 da.
You call that man?
He was like, well, where that nigga at?
There you go. That's
So-
first thing first.
He was like, all right, well, I'm on my way. He was like, but call that nigga.
Mm-hmm.
Tell him I'm coming to pick his ass up. So he
Okay.
literally went and picked him up.
I got to be your daddy too.
Yeah.
He literally made him get under the truck
Yeah.
and figure out what was wrong with it. He was
That's
like,
right.
she don't need to be calling me. She need to be calling you.
She's sucking and fucking you.
wait.
She needs to call you, not me.
Under the truck, under the hood.
No, they were up under the
Oh,
truck.
what was really going on?
You gonna learn today.
It was something like major.
Oh,
No,
As
you
to
need
why
to
I
know.
wouldn't crank back up.
I need my daughters to marry somebody either somewhat like me
yeah.
or better than me.
There you go.
Man, that boy was
Mine
hot.
better. Mine better. I need my daughter to marry
He was
somebody
mad.
better.
because he was dressed real fresh that day.
God,
them
you
polo boots was brand new out the box.
Should have took them out and
Them
did it in your
hoes was
socks.
scuffed up.
Should have took them out and put. Hey, get up under there. You gonna have to learn something, bro. If
I'm
I'm gonna
even
continue
mad
to
if
take
she
care of my
if he call
child
you.
after she's out of my house, my nigga, you don't need to be with my child.
Yeah.
Oh, he was
What?
hot.
Because what she still having to call her daddy for?
I mean, I still call him.
baby.
I still call him to this day.
That's normally how it is for most girls. I mean, it should be at least.
Oh yeah. If I need my daddy, I know he's gonna be there. I'm gonna call him.
So, speaking of calling your daddy, we're gonna get to this last clip, and then we're gonna wrap it up and get up out of here. So, this clip, everybody been losing their goddamn mind about this today. I'm gonna share it. We're gonna play it. Everybody gonna chime in, get a 2 cent, and go on and
Like that bogus as hell. Like that bogus as hell. Like you're not gonna sit here and make my other kids feel left out, and you're only bringing one child something to eat. Look, there you go. And I bet you he only got one thing in there. I bet you he don't even. I'm finna expose out of him so people can see how he really is. It ain't more than enough food in that bag for everybody. What's up? Because I'm finna expose you. What? Because that don't look enough for all my kids. That don't look enough for all my kids. What is that? That's just one burger? One burger, one fry?
What he like? What do you mean?
Okay, what about my other kids?
What about your other kids?
Okay, but them your kids' siblings though.
What are you talking about? What are you
Them my kids, them your kids' siblings though.
So what you want?
So my other kids finna be left out.
You didn't feed them?
You know I can get my food stamps to the siblings.
Listen, is that my problem?
Then if you're trying to help out though, you're not helping out.
I'm not trying to help. I'm trying to help my son.
How are you helping yourself when you're only getting food for just him and not the other kids, his siblings? Them are his siblings though. He's not finna eat in front of all his other siblings and they're not eating at McDonald's. Why do I gotta
bring him out to the car?
No. He's not finna eat that shit at all if you can't bring enough for everybody.
We'll bring it to the car.
So when I bring my son food, I gotta bring your kids food too now?
Yes.
You sound
like that bogus as hell. Like you're not.
Yeah, she was all the way wrong.
In that situation, yes, she was wrong. Like you're exposing him when he's coming to take care of his child.
So here's my thing. The first thing she wanted to do was go run and put it on social media.
I mean, maybe she
For
thought somebody
what?
was gonna start a GoFundMe for her.
And then
It backfired. That was.
no, because I mean, well,
She thought she was exposing him, but she exposing herself and how stupid she looked.
no, not how stupid. What happened was she exposed herself for the lack of black fatherhood going on over there because you only got basically one guy coming by to take care of his kids, and the rest of them kids ain't being taken care of.
So you're gonna take it out on the one.
So you're gonna take it out on the one that
don't push him further away from the kid
But
because of your bullshit.
she also said that she get food stamps.
She said they hadn't hit yet.
So
They ain't hit yet,
that
though.
mean you stretch the motherfucker. Stop selling them.
Stop selling.
If you know you got that
Can't be
miles
selling your
in
food stamps
head.
to the weed man to get you a sack.
Again, there's a right and there's a wrong way to do things. That was absolutely wrong. If you wanted him to, help you with your other siblings,
That could have been a conversation.
it was
Right.
You knew he was
whole
coming over to
different
bring that
subject.
baby some kids. Hey, can you grab something for the other kids? I ain't got it right now. That conversation would have been better.
Right. Or just the simple fact, hey, like you said, I don't have it right now to get the other kids something to eat. Do you mind just grabbing a box of chicken?
And I shoot it back to you whenever I get it, or whatever the case may be.
You use my food stamp.
Right. I'll pay you back in food stamps.
Yeah, use that Twitter.
But that looked like a situation where she probably still want that nigga anyway.
That's what I said in the group. That's what it is.
So he probably had the last kid with her, and
got fucked, and he knew he fucked up.
Well, you know what? I thinking about it realistically, no. He had one of the first kids with her because I definitely wouldn't feel obligated at all if it was kids after my kid.
Mm-hmm.
If we had a kid together first and I'm coming by to do for them, then yeah, for sure. I'm like, because when I met you, it wasn't like y'all was a package deal. We had a kid together. I'm taking care of my kid. you can't be mad at me for not trying to. I don't really have a relationship with these kids. I don't know these kids.
But if it's the other way around, then
if it's the other way around, he do take some kind of responsibility. I'm like, fam, she was good enough to knock off and deal with when the kids was already there. On GP, you could have just went on. You know, I brought an extra fry for all of them or whatever.
Nigga say one fry.
No, extra. You don't call
eat a fry and pass it around. Y'all good?
Nah, but I mean like extra.
I get what you mean. I get what you mean.
You know what I'm saying? So,
I used to feel like him, like I'm taking care of mine. It's cool. But after a year or so, it was just after maybe a year, I was like, I know my mama taught me better than that.
Mm-hmm.
And this is one of them things where like, if somebody hungry, you feed them. That's what I've always been taught. So when I would take my daughter food, hey, what your brother want?
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? Is this gonna be enough for you and your brother?
Right.
Like,
and it's like
she had enough sense to tell me, like, no, daddy, he don't eat this. Get him this. Okay, cool. It ain't no problem. Because I did start thinking to myself, like, with me and my siblings, it was 3 of us had the same dad, the other 2 had different dads. So I was like, I can't see that being kind of messed up. So I'm like, all right, cool. But if you got it, that's cool. But if you don't, I'm like, man, I only had enough for my child. So I mean, at least I'm trying for my child.
But that's that communication.
But I'm about to say that's what he was saying. That should have just been communicated. And stop putting all your fucking business on social media.
There you go.
And I mean, that's like I commented in the group when BC posted the question. Questions like that, no, I don't like those type of questions because that's like me being in a relationship with someone. I have my kids, he has his kids. Am I only going to feed my kids?
No,
because those are not biologically mine? No, I'm going to feed them all.
Right. That's being in a relationship.
But that's in a relationship with a person.
They ain't even in a relationship. You can tell they wouldn't.
That's why I say the BD. I didn't say
if they in a relationship, that's fucked up.
Yeah, if they're in a relationship, it's all the way foul.
But there are people that do think like that. That's in a relationship with someone that has kids. Oh, they ain't mine.
Well, you don't want to be in that relationship.
Yeah, then you need to get out there. That relationship don't need to be a relationship.
Red flag.
But that's why I said that the BD, because normally when you refer to a BD, I mean he's not with her.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I said that question. But I asked that question because that is going everywhere, and everybody's talking about that situation. And that situation, again, it's 50-50 on my end because it can go both ways with the right communication. It could be a simple, all right, well, shoot, I got 2 burgers for them, just so they can, just to keep the peace. If you got 2 other kids, I got a burger for one of them, just so they can have something in their stomach. And that consideration would probably raise the respect level up for that ignorant baby mama that he got.
But at the same time, if them kids don't respect you either, make it a little bit more tougher to be like, I'm gonna be nice and feed them.
Oh yeah, and if your kid's disrespectful, then hell no, I brought food for my child.
You ain't my daddy. I ain't gotta listen to you.
Even if they disrespectful, I gave it to the mama here. I know you got your other kids up there. Just go and take that.
I don't know what I would do because I ain't never been in that situation where a child disrespected me.
I've been in that situation.
Yeah,
I ain't never had.
I was Mr. Ray to a couple of them, but it was never no disrespect because I let it be. Look, I'm not treating your mama bad, and I'm gonna be respectful to you, but I need that back.
Right.
If not, then I'm gonna show you the nigga side.
Well, see, I had dealt with it was this chick and she had 2 girls, right? And so one of the girls took to me. The other one was just like,
I ain't fucking with it.
Right. And so I would try, you know what I'm saying? And she just wouldn't. So I'm like, look, I'm not, you just ain't gonna be mean to me. And for me, not to say it's like real trivial, but at the same time, you have to set the precedence at some point because if this child see they can run over and disrespect you and do all these other things, they're gonna continue to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So one day I bought something for the other one, and she was like, "Where mine at?
You don't fuck with me.
You don't fuck with me. Why would you want something from me?"
Right.
I don't know. That's kind of hard.
Hungry, though.
I'm glad I ain't never been in that situation, but that's kind of hard because when it comes to kids, I would probably look at the one that's got the attitude that beefing with me. I would probably look at that one as like she really do need her mom really do need to work with her. So I would probably still be, I'm still be myself. Even though she don't mess with me, still got her something.
Man, I ain't kissing your ass.
There you go.
No, it ain't even about that. It's just sometimes, especially it's with kids. Now with no grown goddamn
I
person.
ain't kissing no kids' ass. You don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you.
But, you know, each his own.
So you going motherfuckers out eating all the Capri Suns and nothing.
You damn right. Walk past that room.
Getting ready to do that.
Yeah,
Right,
but
just
to
that.
each his own. With me, I got a heart for kids, man. So when it comes to kids, I couldn't, you know, even if a kid's mean, I still here, you know.
I mean, I have a heart for kids too, but if I know that I've put that effort forward with trying to build that bond with you because I'm in a relationship with your father, and you literally looking at me like, bitch, fuck you. Fuck you. It is
I can be cordial.
In that relationship, I guarantee you, that relationship would
I
probably
don't have to
be over.
go out of my way.
Right. I'll speak to your little ass, and that's it.
Yeah, but it ain't necessary. Is it really going out your way to say, okay, I'm buying food for the other one, I might as well just grab something for the sister, even though I know that kid got problems.
That was just over time with you, because that situation, you probably didn't deal with months and months of this little
disrespect.
Being
Like if I cook, of course I'm gonna cook
But then
for everybody.
That fall back to the chick too, because you're allowing your child to disrespect a grown man.
He is just
because so I can speak for that. Well, from that, I don't raise my kids to be disrespectful.
Right.
Not at all. Anybody that comes in the house, you open your mouth and you speak, and vice versa. When you walk in my house, you speak. Now, if my kids feel some type of way about you, okay, yes, we're gonna see how we can solve that. Now, like I tell anybody that dates me, you have to understand it's been me and my kids for the longest. My sons are my protectors. So yeah, they gonna look at you like, okay, what the fuck you want? Like, why you here?
Yeah, but I'm saying at the end of the day, you still just said it. You told them that you're gonna have to find a solution to where, okay, my son don't mess with this nigga, so I just want to keep them apart, and that way I ain't got to kick this dude's ass for disrespecting my son, and I ain't got to whoop my son for disrespecting an adult, even though I told him not to.
Yeah.
So, but at the end of the day, it's still you're still controlling that situation.
Mm-hmm.
But if you got a situation where you thought it was cute that they disrespect the dude,
oh no,
and every time they come over is disrespecting the dude, then you know who fault does that fall onto? At the end of the day, it's a kid. You know what I'm saying? So who's at fault in that type of situation?
But so here's the thing, and this is where you have to understand child psychology in its very nature and essence. So a lot of kids do not deal well with seeing their parents not together.
Mm-hmm.
And so now you're coming into the picture and taking place of that other parent, and it don't sit right with them, no matter how nice you are, how this, that, and the third, or whatever.
You still not my daddy.
You still not
and
my
not
daddy.
In the way of,
but
you're not my daddy.
Right.
It's like, you're not, my daddy not here, and I want him here.
Right.
And or so the fact that now you're taking all my mom's time.
Right. So there's nothing you can do about that. You can only do so much. Ultimately, it was, I'll give a prime example. So one of my dad's good friends, one of his Masonic brothers, married this lady. She had a kid before they got together. They had kids together, and he took the other kid and took him under his wing and everything, and he rejected him every time, even to this day, because he still longed for the relationship with his father. He stepped up, did everything. I think he even gave him his name and all that. He was just not willing to let go of that. Once again, understanding the psychology of a kid and their development and how that plays out. You get so used to seeing your mom, your dad together with each other. When they are no longer together and you see them with somebody else, you either gonna one, accept it, or two, you're not.
Mm-hmm.
There is no in between. And so even as an adult, I see it. Some people be like, what I need to have a relationship with this nigga for? I'm grown now, and as long as he treat my mama right, I don't give a fuck. Or what I need to have a relationship with her for? Like, I already got a mom. So it's just more or less about being cordial.
Yeah, that's being like older.
No. I gave it to you from both ends, because I'm like, as a kid,
I was in one of those positions.
But as a kid, you still want your parent in that position, and the actual dynamics of how everything, like 1 + 1 = 2, not 1 + 1 = 3.5. Wait a minute, hold on, that ain't right. So it don't really make sense to you. That's not what you really want for your childhood, so you don't accept it. And only you as a child have to fix that. Once you finally sit back and go, hey, because the parent can pull you to the side, look, me and your dad not together, me and your mom not together, but this is somebody I like, we dealing with each other, da. And it still ultimately is on the kid, because you can't chastise or whoop the kid for doing something that they
that'll make it even worse.
Nah, I was literally in that situation 5 years back with my son. When my son, he was used to his mom being with the father, and he wanted the mom to be with the father. So when I first came in the picture, yeah, they accepted me, of course. The youngest, he was too young, but he still was running up, Dad, but the oldest was so used to the dad that he actually wanted the dad. I sat back. I let him, I still supported him. I still did what I did, but conversation rules the nation. When you can't get through him verbally, you step back, and I allow him to gain that respect. Now, when he saw me and he wanted to hate me, it's hard to hate somebody when you realize that person that person mean you no harm. And sometimes when you try to force a kid to, okay, well, I'm in your life and this, and this, it goes bad, because that kid, like you say, no matter what you say, nigga, I want my daddy. But in my scenario, I didn't do that. Anytime the dad was mentioned, even though it was rather good or bad, I took no part in it. Anytime, he needed support, I was still there for him. And if he didn't like it, I was there behind the scenes to where he didn't know I was there, but I was still there for him. So with that, after it took some time, but after time came, then the respect level grew, even though it was a kid. Even though it was my oldest son, the respect level grew from that. So even though he still wanted his dad, he probably still wants his dad to this day. Now it's like he looks at me as a dad or as a father now, because I gave him that unspoken, unconditional love that he needed. So in those situations, most of the times, that's how you deal with that type of situation. You don't, once it go bad, you just step back. But you still be you. You can still be you. Like, y'all got y'all option, and I'm not knocking y'all for it. You don't fuck with me, I don't fuck with you. That's an option. But there also is another option of, I understand why you don't like me. I understand why you act this way. So I'm not fenced to do anything. It's like I'm gonna let you be you. But if you need me, I'm here.
Like, I can understand, but at the same time, like, I can't let you disrespect.
Mm-hmm.
And in any form. So I think it's more, and a lot of situations like that, a lot of times it don't have shit to do with you. It be that other parent telling them bullshit.
That too.
Which is, how it is. They done broke up. Sometimes that nigga still want to get back in, so he mad, or she want to get back in, so she mad, so she gonna tell the kid to do something. I had my daughter tell my wife after a year and a half, 2 years, my wife, every time my daughter would come over, if her hair needed to be done, my daughter did. She'd do her hair. It wasn't a big deal. Like, it was just normal stuff. One day she got ready to do her hair. It was like, my mama said, you can't do my hair. Okay. I was like, okay. So she called me. Hey, she just told me that her mama said that I can't do her hair. I said, well, shit, let me call her mama and let her know when she come over here, her hair needs to be done already if you don't want her to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that has to be between those other two parents. Y'all have to have a conversation, and you need to talk to your child also. Like, hey, you love your mama? You love your daddy? You love me? Okay, well, this is who I love. Mm-hmm. Now, if you can't love me if you don't love who I love.
There you go.
And I can actually say my daddy did have that talk with me when it came to him and my stepmom. Like, yes, they had been together for a long time. But the day of the wedding is when I realized, oh shit, she ain't going nowhere.
She ain't going nowhere for it. Yeah. You thought she was gonna be one of them other little chicken heads that were running in and out.
Like I knew that she had been since I was like what 2, 3.
Oh nigga, you was tripping with your sister.
So, but, you know, I'm a daddy's girl, right. So in my mind, I'm like, okay, yeah, she's still around, but I ain't really got to share my daddy with her.
Right.
But the day of that damn wedding, like people thought I was just crying. No, I was crying because I realized she really ain't going nowhere. Right. I gotta show my damn daddy.
He didn't put it on there.
So he had that talk with me when they decided, you know, they were gonna get married. He was like, look, this is who I love. Like, this is who I'm gonna be with.
But what was funny is
you love your daddy enough, you gon' all right.
Yeah, I had to swallow that shit.
You had again. The parents can only do so much. It comes down to the child finally saying, you know what, I need to give you a chance. Yeah. In your situation, it was 5 years in. It ain't just happened like within the first year. I can guarantee it didn't.
No, it was the first 2 years. And then with my daughter on the opposite end, with my daughter, I had to sit up there and talk to my daughter. But my daughter had so much love and respect for her dad that she was willing to try, and she was not going to like disrespect. And then at the end of the day, I have to clear this up. I didn't take any disrespect to the point where it was like, you know, he was being disrespectful. It's just I had to realize what the situation was. And no, he wasn't, you know, talking back. And even if he was, I would separate myself from the situation so I don't have to deal with it. So he can get himself together. So you basically
gave him his space.
Yes, you have to give. But it falls back to what you were saying, that the kid has to make up their mind. But in order for them to do that, sometimes you have to give them that space, even when they're being out of pocket like that.
And there was plenty of times I was out of pocket with my stepmom. Because from what I was told, from what I was told was that I did not have to call her Miss.
There you go.
I could just call her by her name.
Oh, that's where the disrespect starts right there.
And that's so because small. That's what I was told. And they never, by my mama.
That's what I'm saying.
And they never corrected it. They never corrected it.
You know what I'm saying?
So it was like, as I got older, you know, I was like, okay, I really don't need to call this woman by her name. Like, I'm not her age. We not friends.
Right.
But I was so used to just calling her by her name.
Look, Deborah.
See, the thing about that, the name thing, like my dad, you know, his last couple of wives, we damn near the same age.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah. So, like I told that lady, I'm not calling you Miss or Mama. What's your name, Mo? I'm gonna call you Mo. We the same age. Like, no, real shit. Like,
yeah.
Let's not be.
Look, I'm married. Situation.
Yeah, like I'm married. Bitch, I'm married with kids. So.
Hey, in that situation, I was a little slick. I was a little slick in that situation because with my daughter, I was being slick. I would go to her and tell her Cubana mama. Like she didn't grasp. She never said it. She never, you know, she ain't calling no other woman mama than her mama. But I was being slick because I'd be like, your Cubana mama told you, you know, hello, or your Cubana mama was thinking about you and she did this, and that. I think that kind of helped the situation because my daughter didn't want me with nobody.
That's normally how girls are.
Yeah, that's how girls are.
That's how girls are.
But she ended up.
It took me.
Me.
I was trying to think how I was in middle school when I got married.
So you literally
2 years old.
No.
Yeah.
So 10 years in the game.
10 years.
And then you're trying to sing a Christina Aguilera. What a girl wants, what a girl needs.
It was just like, this woman really ain't going no damn.
You tried everything to get her out.
I done tried everything.
Ain't this how they be on the movies? Like when the woman got kids on the movie and the kids trying everything.
I don't think I ever was the type of child to where like I would, you know, do some shit out of pocket. But I just knew that there were certain things that I did was basically for attention from my daddy because I'm like, okay, no, you putting too much attention over there. It needs to be over here. You know, but like I said, the day of that damn wedding, I was ugly crying. Like he literally looked around and was
nose, bubbles, and everything.
Like, I had to deal with both. My mom and dad. My mom and dad divorced when I was younger, and for me, I don't think I ever really gave nobody no hard time because my mama wasn't finna just bring anybody around. That was the one thing.
Joanne had a certain type of guy that she would bring by, and then he was always, for the most part, he seemed like a pretty solid guy. Like I don't never remember her bringing around nobody that was.
It wasn't gonna be no, because you got 3 boys, and we all over 6 foot. Every single one of us all over 6 foot. So it's like.
Dante was 5'11".
He's 6 right on the nose. Right on. I'm giving you that 6. He's right on the nose. But like, it was one of them. Okay, let me.
He in the comments.
My little brother basically gonna see what he can get about you.
Mm-hmm.
Dante gonna talk to you. Okay, on some. He the oldest. He gonna talk to you on some man-to-man shit like that. I'm looking at you trying to figure out what type of hoe ass nigga you are.
Mm-hmm.
And off of my reaction. My mom pretty much would be like, okay. And they would tell him, like, oh, you ain't got to worry about these 2. It's the middle boy. He the one that's he the one gonna give you a hard time. It's not I'm giving you a hard time. Because I'm really gonna talk to you to see exactly where your head at, where your intentions at. Like, I'm gonna talk to you like we 2 grown-ass men talking about my daughter.
Facts.
So that's how I am.
Yeah.
So,
been like that forever.
Like, so I want to. Nah, we ain't gonna shoot the shit. I ain't drink no. Nah, nigga, like, what you on for real?
Right, what you want with mom?
Like, yeah, what your real intentions are, nigga? I'm a nigga just like you. What's up? Like, so. But then with my dad, that nigga had so many women. It's just like, to me, it was just like seeing a new one this time. He'd come pick us up for the summer. When we get to the house, oh, got a different house. Okay. Oh, that's a different bitch. Yep, it's a different one. Let's see what this is about.
That's what I feared about my daughter. I was feared that she saw too many.
Like, my dad was still like that nigga there. He's a fool. That nigga that tough.
Taking the blue chews and calling it a day.
Must say y'all natural, man. Must say still got it.
Like
still got it.
When my grandmother got married, I was grown. I was grown. So with the guy that she married, I literally remember that man saying, "Nah, you gonna call me grandpa? No, nigga, your name is Freddie."
I'm telling you, my dad's wife before the last one, she was like, "Oh, you can just call me mama or this or miss or what's your name again?" And I straight up, "What's your name again?" Well, I'm going
Mo.
We're gonna call you Mo.
Like that nigga name was Freddie.
I'm grown.
And
what's
that's
up,
what
Hannah?
I called him. Hey, Hannah Boo.
That's one thing about my father. I can say that I never
looked like that when we seen him.
Oh Lord.
These man.
Now that's one thing I can say about my father. I've never seen him with a different chick.
We going over kind of
since I was little. He's been always with the same woman.
Hey, my dad had been married 6-7 times, bro.
Damn.
My dad had been married 6 or 7 times.
Common law.
Yeah, that's my.
I'm talking about
married.
I've been in 3-4 of the weddings.
Yeah,
like real talk. Like the last when I got married.
Not doing English this time, huh?
This is the last time we said we can go shut that. But I just remember the last time. Well, not the last time when I got married. My dad called me. He go, "Hey, you paying for my tux?" I said, "No, nigga. I done paid for this whole wedding. What I'm paying for your tux for?" He was like, "Well, I paid for your tux and my wedding." I said, "Nigga, I was 16, 17, and what? I don't know how old I was. You done been married so fucking many times." He just bust down laughing like, "Nigga, what the fuck was I supposed to do?"
Ray would tell me his dad get married. I'd be like, "Again?"
That's what I'd be like. Yeah. But he said he ain't gonna. He done. He done.
All right.
He tried to keep him one like Chicky with now. Shit, 42.
Like, share, comment, subscribe.
The last one was literally a year older than me.
Well, daddy.
Well,
daddy.
My daddy, fuck you, girl. Don't play. I'll tell you straight.
With some cowboy boots on, do you hear me?
Hey, I'm trying. Look. I call that nigga. Hey, he send me a picture of him. She got some kids. They grown?
No.
Because he'll damn sure put one in you.
No. We ain't putting
shit. We talk about that off air.
Filter.
Yeah.
But yeah, this has been a good show.
It's been a really good show. Great conversation, great vibes. Remember, like, share, comment, subscribe. I think we're gonna try to keep it solely on YouTube moving forward. We're trying to give everybody a chance to get caught up. So get your stuff together. Follow the page on YouTube. Subscribe on Instagram, TikTok. Once again, don't drink and drive. I ain't seen no hashtags for Justice for Taylor McCowan. So if you could please hashtag Justice for Taylor McCowan. I even put it. I'ma set the trend because I got to do it. You know, you can't ask folks to do something that you wouldn't do yourself. So, and then we're going to hit it again next week.
Right.
Yeah, we got some things in the works.
Got some shit to show y'all next week.
Yeah. You gonna bring it next week?
I got it.
All right, you gonna bring it? Okay.
Oh shit, y'all popping bottles.
And you just told him what it was.
Not really.
And I ain't going to court. All right. So once again, thank you for even if you were late, appreciate you for coming through. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Four Kings Podcast ENT. We are out. Oh. Spotify, Anchor, Apple Podcasts. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Thank you.
Follow us on TikTok.